I'm really sorry, guys. I may have to go at any second to deal with something. Short version is somebody else made a small mistake yesterday, and it had a chain reaction into today. And I'm not at work anymore, but I'm getting riled into this. For speaking up, for saying something about it. I was gonna hear about it later anyways, but trying to help just got me tied up in it right now, so. I think a few people are having a conversation that hopefully is a good outcome, but, ugh. I know there was no time to break, but I just needed to respond to that. Why weren't you there? Bigger question. Why weren't you there? Sorry, I'm answering out loud to you something I want to answer to someone in chat, but I just gonna say it here. But why weren't you there in the first place? I mean, I have a guess, but it's like, we talked about this. We knew it was gonna be a problem. We had a plan to prevent it being a problem. Flaw in the plan. You weren't there. That just hurts. This is cool. Sorry, I was just still stressing. It was getting gnarly there for a minute. That's the easiest way to break that control. Go do it.
Fight or run.
An outlander, huh? Well, who else would join me on this path I've taken?
Which path would that be?
Away from tradition. Away from the Werak. It's not so. Damn. They do metal too. But my need is greater.
I was told the Banuk don't accept help. Is it true?
They don't. I do.
Okay, from behind. Was it a Glinthawk? What was that opening hit from behind? Well, we can tie down a Glinthawk. Okay, close enough. I'm just right in front of me! Hold on. I have to... I need a few seconds. No, it won't be enough time. Get it! Alright, got one. I didn't put on my frost gear that whole time. I told myself I was wearing it, and I wasn't even looking. Because I wasn't. I don't know why I have so much trouble firing this rope on target. You can actually use your concentration to fire it. I'm just psyching myself out tremendously. It's like, I know I'm still thrown by the conversation I had off camera, but. Oh, still right there. I see. I just used everything on my missiles.
Spotted.
You too.
Saving these for the trail.
You fight well. I am a Kree.
Thank you. I'm Aloy. I heard the White Teeth were missing 2 hunters. You look like you could leave if you wanted to, so...
I stayed because of the other. Mylen. She snapped her leg descending the ice. I bided my time keeping vigil, but now she must return to the Werak before they leave.
Is joining the White Teeth so important to you?
It's one of the great Weraks of Ban-Ur. Not so many great ones left now. I would go where Mylen went. I was her shadow on the snow, and she was mine. To be a runner with the White Teeth was everything to her.
You know this Mylan well.
Since our knees were always skinned. All my life. In a test to prove that we only need ourselves. That was my weakness.
Sounds like she was lucky for your weakness.
That's not the way she sees it.
Mylan won't let you help her, will she? Because of the rules of this test.
You're quick as a rockfall.
No, just used to being told what's forbidden to me.
She won't allow it. Won't take the medicinal plants I found or the food. Only what she can scrape up on hands and knees. I could get close when she was delirious. But now she's learned not to let me get close.
What's this ordeal supposed to prove?
That we have the strength of our ancestors. That we can survive as they did. And they came in search of a homeland. Some were trapped against this glacier by a snowstorm. 4 days, 4 nights. After the storm cleared, the survivors sighted a Tallneck, which led them up into Ban-Ur. Well, that's the story I learned anyway.
So let's get her back to the Werak.
All right. I've made a splint for her leg. Medicine for the pain, but I should warn you, she won't take them willingly. The law of survival,
Tribal law shouldn't keep us apart from the ones we care for.
even if she cares more for the law.
Higher percentage
Let's go.
medicinal pickups
While
are
there's light.
nice. DLC, I think. The only place where they're like that. Only place I know
Let's
of.
go. While there's light. That's where we're going. The frozen flow from the Ice Father. It keeps many things, but it won't have her.
Don't
Not if
ever
we can
run
help
right
it.
through my body again. You go first this time. That was freaky. I'm having a hard time getting my head back
More up?
into the
We're
game
lucky.
space. That last
Handholds of
conversation
God.
cutscene, my head was at my, no, I was absent. Not here.
There. She's passed out again.
Between us, we can fight the machines off before they reach her.
Another tradition broken.
Take it from me. It gets easier the more you do it.
I don't have my corruption arrows up. I might actually go get them up. Let's see.
Now they're hunting me.
Why do they have to make the worst noises, though? That's not cool. Just fight. Don't do that. Just fight.
Let's get this over with.
Crackers! In thin air, they smell metal for miles.
I got a bad habit of doing that.
We can take them
Yep.
down.
Yeah, but I keep falling. Shit! No! Oh my god! I can die. Everything explode, please. Just all explode right now.
Scorchers now. This won't be easy, Aloy.
Did you say scorchers? You say scorchers? whiskey talks. Robo turkey.
They're scanning for me.
Maybe those were two separate comments. Har har. Ignis frost, but really, it's just. Dive into a wall. Dive into a wall. We've got to keep this thing immobilized, at least partially. Ah, I am the ultimate rope waster. Breaking him. Breaking him. He doesn't care about him at all.
Looks like it's clear. We did it.
Mess.
Stocking up.
Still more wood than we need, so stop picking it up. Grab it. But a rock, that's... You need that rock.
Keep that for later.
Well, at least they left enough around to fill back up.
I can feel her fever even in this cold. She shouldn't have been putting weight on this leg.
She is awake. Miss Outlander. You brought her here, Ikri?
You think I went to the Nora homelands to find a spear to drive between us?
I told you. The ordeal is mine, and mine alone. I will survive.
Which would you rather keep, Mylin? Your leg or your pride? Because I think you're gonna have to choose.
Finish it.
I know what you think of me. But I vowed you'd join the White Teeth. And you will.
I will go back. Alone.
Sure about that?
No! Let me do this.
Please. Let her. Mylen, I hope you can forgive me someday.
I never accepted your help. It's the Werak you should ask for forgiveness.
I didn't care about the Werak.
She'll understand. You saved her life.
You don't know the Banuk very well, Aloy. We have so many ways to express a grudge, and only one to accept an apology. I have to go my own way. I don't belong with them, who left her to die. And I don't belong with Ikri. I'll find a crack in this glacier, and I'll shout my grief into it. And the ice can keep it forever.
What should I tell them? The Werak.
That I fell. And that she endured. Will you?
Let's see. Ah. All right, we'll make our way back there before we head south. Still want to find Montana Recreations on the map. I mean, I know I could just look it up, and I remember area of the map. It's in the center. Here's some of the pools. But is it west of them, northwest, southwest of them? I don't know. Somewhere around there.
skill to survive without that. You look well.
My Len has returned.
Raven Rage, rage in the house.
I expect you have something to say about this.
I do.
Then convince me what an Outlander's word is worth.
I'm not up on all of the Banuk traditions, but I know what matters to you is that your laws are upheld. Going by the rules of your ordeal, she endured the 4 days and the 4 nights. She faced the extremes and survived. Seems to me that's what you wanted.
Just so.
Then by the law, my Len will wear our paint.
Outlander. So nothing of the other hunter? The one called Ikri?
She's gone. She sounded brave.
Her name will always be in my song.
We have 16 blue gleam, a little bit more, we could get something cool. We're gonna head south. Southeast. I'm not sure I want to have a big fight here, but I do want to try and figure out where in this area Montana Recreations is. I don't really remember. It could be further south, but I think it's somewhere up in here. Let's head this way. Let's actually head. That's probably the spot. You know what? That's probably the spot. That way. Badger, 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 badger. Good badger.
Fresh as it comes. Just stay out of their way for now.
I don't want to know. What did I piss off? Whoops. I'm just here for the animals.
Ursus Americanus, the magnificent American black bear. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
Recreations.
You must have been. That fur. You never even felt the cold, did you? If he hadn't preserved you, would anyone even know
Where to
you'd
start? Where to
disappeared?
start? Where to start? We'll talk to Injuk first.
I hate to interrupt.
Oh, yes. Hello.
This guy's great.
Oh, an outlander at the Shrine of Forgotten Beasts.
He's very creative.
Welcome. I'm Enjuk.
Aloy. The Shrine of what?
When the old world still breathed, a great man built a tiny totem to this beast and stored the visage inside. When the totem is placed on the pedestal, the animal is painted onto the empty air, and the beast lives again. Well, almost.
There are 7 pedestals. Where are the other 6 figurines?
I
We have a couple.
found this one in the wilds. Remembered the indentations in the pedestals here, and saw how they matched the base of the totem. But as you say, it's one of 7, isn't it? The great Montana Recreations must have made more, but time has scattered them.
You said a great man made these figurines?
Indeed. He was, I believe, a student of the natural world. like me, but surpassing my abilities 1,000 times over. The great Montano recreations. Perhaps the finest natural scholar the old world ever produced. His voice claims responsibility for the totems, the vessels for the knowledge he accumulated. I share his desire to understand the beasts, to catalog their behaviors and preserve their images. I like to flatter myself that I'm an apprentice of sorts, carrying on his work. Someday, perhaps, if I am persistent, I can earn his name. Enjuk Recreations.
Wouldn't that be nice?
So these totems... the images they show are of animals that no longer exist. They're gone, like the old ones.
So it seems. To think such magnificent creatures are lost to us, that we never even knew they were here. We rely as much on beasts as we do on machines. For food, for warmth, but do we study them with the same fervor? I do. For example, I have this theory about foxes. Why do foxes have red fur? Think about what they eat.
Meat?
Raw meat. Bloody meat. See? Natural causation. Logical connections.
Totally
It
logical.
only makes sense.
You've
It only
thought a
makes
lot more
sense.
about foxes than I have.
Oh, he's thought a lot about all of this.
I found some of those animal figurines you like.
Alright, still 3 out there.
Oh, this is welcome news. I've arranged them on their pedestals. They already make for a dramatic scene, if I do say.
I should get going.
Of course, of course. I've taken up so much of your time already. But I don't suppose you could keep an eye out for more figurines?
If I run across any, I'll bring
But
them
of
your way.
course. Yeah.
Ursus Americanus, the magnificent American black bear. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
How would you like to find yourself cornered by that thing?
I suspect I'd like it very much indeed. What a beautiful beast you were!
Puma Concolor, the fearsome cougar. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
Its coat is sand-colored. Could it have been a burrowing animal? Perhaps those teeth were only used for digging.
Perhaps.
Ursus Arctos, the menacing grizzly bear. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
Those claws look like they could rip someone in half.
Perhaps in its youth, but you heard Montana Recreations. He said it's grizzled, old. Its hunting days are behind it.
Oh, no. Hey, wrong one.
Ursus Arctos, the menacing grizzly bear. Brought to you
all
by
over again.
Montana Recreations. Odocoius virginianus, the majestic mule deer. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
Not built like a predator, but perhaps it needed those horns to take down its prey in the absence of sharp fangs.
Well, let you figure the rest of that out there.
I'd have to leave something else behind.
Our final 2 weeks. 2 weeks. To all staff from Marnie Jeffords. Addressing the rumors. Some of you have overheard portions of the, let's call them spirited conversations I've been having with the charming Mr. Blevins in my office over the past week. So let's address the honking big elephant we're crammed into this room with. The park has been acquired by something called Firebreak, and they're restricting access to authorized personnel. Wish I had more details to share, but those are literally the only ones I've been given. Upshot, this isn't a national park anymore. No visitors means no visitor center. We've got 2 weeks. I know this is not easy. You're like me, this place represents something bigger and more important than a paycheck. Believe me, I'm right there with you. When I say that this park is the most beautiful place in America, it's not PR and it's not hype. It breaks my heart to think that nobody will be around to applaud Old Faithful or stare into the beauty pool, but this is where we find ourselves. I realize there's a temptation to check out and give up, but I really need your help over the next 2 weeks. Tours will continue through Friday, so I'm going to need guides. And even though regular ops at the gift shop are suspended, we've got a ton of surplus merch to box up and ship back to manufacturers, including about a bazillion unsold Monrek holo figurines. Yes, Monrek wants everything but the display figs back. No, I can't imagine why either. Please, you guys, just give me 2 more weeks of your time. I can't shut this place down alone. Best, Marnie. One other in here.
Visitor center's a bust. I'm recording the strategic and operational value at roughly 0 point squat. No reason we shouldn't pack the staff onto a vert and send them back to Nowheresville as soon as the gates are locked. Enjoy basic income, ding-dongs.
Fuck you, Blevins. Bam. Could get some demolition bots in here and level the structure. Might be something of value in the walls, copper wire or something. But that's about all we're gonna get out of this dump. Hell, or just let it rot out here for all I care. Oh, one more thing. That Jeffords lady, Marnie Jeffords, operations manager, while we have access to the National Park Department employee registry, let's put a no rehire flag on her account. Teach her not to get lippy with her superiors. Fuck you. Evans. Make our way south. Go east and south or a little west and south. Try going a little east and south, but see what happens.
Feels like if I blink, my eyes will freeze shut.
One of the geysers over here. What's up, Big Bondi? Sorry, I didn't see your question about a question till just now. Trombones, you just found out amazing news. Harold Hill, the Music Man. Hugh Jackman is gonna sing 76 trombones. Oh man, that's wild. Cheers. What's the deal with that production? Like a live? So you doing a stage production? That's sweet. Doing Broadway next year, and you're selling your kidney. I hope you get to go, man. Pretty cool. Oh! There might be multiple selfies. Oh, the tree! The tree worked so much better than it should have there. I'm just sitting here playing, and now it's getting serious. It wasn't supposed to get serious. I was only playing. He's looking for whoever put the corruption on him. Can't blame him. He's not looking so good. Not looking so good. Spotted.
The right kind of corruption.
Huh. Right, Aloy.
Be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
Cody, sure to start posting Horizon gameplay. Both storyline or just you killing different machines? Honestly, whatever's fun. There's not a right or a wrong to what you should be posting, so depends on what you enjoy. Yeah, you probably want a specific answer, but that just wouldn't work.
Let's get on with it.
Blonde boy, gotcha. I gotcha. again with the head shake. There's some passers-by behind us. Uh-oh. You didn't like how long that was taking. Alright, we can just kill ya.
Oh.
Kaboom! Hey, hey, hey. I'm not too worried about that coil, but if we have some greens, we can destroy them. Should have sold to the guy at Montana Recreations, right? I didn't think of that. He had trade, but he still would have bought our other stuff. Sorry. No, just me. It's me. I'm sorry. It's a work thing. Yeah. Well, I do now. I do now. I want to know who's attacking Birdie there. Some funky noises.
does it.
But my brain is drifting really hard because of the shit that was going on. An owl! It's cool they put owls in. They see them so infrequently. Only up in the northern area, and they just catch a glimpse as they're flying away. Oh man, that just took the steam out of me.
Got some blue gleam. Might as well trade it. Can't even make a dent in that thing.
Continues. Good luck. Big Bondi. We'll see ya. Good luck with the vid. Big Tall, hey. Good evening, nearly time for your bed, but you should give it a bit longer, so we'll make the coffee and then be right back. All right. Yeah, I'm having these quiet internal breakdowns at the moment. Avoidable shit, which is now too late to, you know, it is what it is now. So now I'm watching Fallout, and it's just frustrating. This could have gone so much better. Not the game. This other stuff could have been prevented, resolved, averted. Yeah, hindsight and all that, but man, it hurts. Watching it happen right now and knowing some of the context for it. Ugh.
Outlanders.
All settlement.
Large out. Outlanders.
Stop the ball without breaking a sweat. No idea the Nora.
Kaboom, you just picked up a PS4. game would you guys suggest? This or God of War? Probably not the right person to ask. I mean, I would suggest this, but it's only because I didn't take to God of War. But most people did, and people loved God of War. Well, you get some other opinions there. But I'm not good at... I call them frenetic button mashers.
The longer you scrub, the darker the colors end up being.
E suffix.
Is this what you...
Hush,
both.
hush. A shaman's secrets are not spoken aloud.
Is this what you wanted me to find?
Bind it to your spear. Use it to attach this for now. You'll find more, I'm sure.
Why are you helping me?
The blue light is fading. The machine songs are ending, and what does the Conclave do? They sit, they chant, they observe. No more. We must fight for it. And you are a fighter. We share a cause.
I'm not sure we do. I'm not even sure what the cause is. But I'm grateful.
No need for thanks, only action.
Now I can attach modification parts to my spear. Works for
Good.
me. Might as well get started improving my speed.
Perfect. Ah, 2 mods. And I hope we find some better ones, but that'll do for now. Not bad. Up 30% damage increase on the spear.
We'll find no glory here. Only cold and
Maria said to find her friend.
Let's go up to a merchant.
Painter. Seems paintings mean a lot to the Banuk.
Clean up a bit. Checking on the Blue Gleam prices. Yeah, we could get an upgraded bow. I want that outfit. We're gonna need a little bit more. I think I would like that because we go around in the Silent Hunter a lot, just to have a different look, slightly different look. Oh, cool! Blazon Master, it's fancy. Really thick around the elbows and feet. That looks funny. Difference is just the look. No, there are outfits with different elemental protections, then there are different tiers of them, and there are more mod slots in that highest tier. But the different tiers also have different appearances.
challenges we face remain.
I'm gonna go ahead and buy some health potions. Just fill up. Because we can afford it right now. How many do we have? 12, okay.
You look well.
The outfit you just showed compared to the Shadow Silent Hunter of the Urja. So we have the Nora Silent Hunter Heavy. It has 2 mod slots, and that upgraded one has 3 mod slots. Is their base stealth effect the same? Maybe. Maybe. The appearance is different, number of mod slots is different. The base effect, I'm not sure. But by virtue of having extra mod slots, it becomes more powerful once you put something in it.
Can't carry more.
Potion in that box, perfectly timed.
What can I do for you, Bergrand?
Mourn my poor departed luck. I finally met some Banuk. keen to trade with Outlanders. Then, they up and vanished. 3 Banuk hunters rolled in a few days ago. No provisions, junk equipment, no idea how to strip a machine for parts. Asked me to outfit them for a long trip. And you know me, Aloy. I'm sentimental. So, I did it on credit.
And they haven't paid.
Well, they tried. Just look what they did to this Thunderjaw heart. But that was ages ago. And I'm starting to worry about them.
Tell me, Bergrand, are you worried about their well-being or your purse strings?
A man can worry about 2 things.
Uh-huh. What kind of deal was this, really?
Just what I said. I was nothing but generous, Aloy. After they dropped this ruined heart at my feet, I even gave them another chance. Sent them to fetch a few other parts I need.
But you haven't seen them since.
Hide nor hair.
What do you mean they couldn't harvest parts?
Not uncommon with Banuk. That's shaman's work, you see. The hunters take down the machines. The shamans slice them up. No shaman with these 3. Just 2 youngsters sniping at each other. And that big fella standing there smiling.
So if the Banuk don't usually hunt without a shaman, what's the story with these 3?
They weren't telling. But hammer to steel is not a happy story, whatever it is.
You said they asked you to outfit them for a trip. A trip to where?
Not sure. But I heard them chattering about the Sundom when they thought I wasn't listening.
So they're leaving Banuk territory.
Sensible behavior. Still, I get the sense this wasn't a sightseeing trip. They're running from something.
I'm not a debt collector, Bergrand. If I look for them, it'll be to make sure they're all right.
Of course, of course. Fires of the Forge forgive me. I actually like these idiots. The molten steel of youth and all that. But if you do manage to find them, you could remind them of the deal we made. A Scorcher Claw, a loop of sinew from a stalker, and a Snapmaw Fang. If they bring me those parts, their debt's paid. And then some. Just make sure they don't bust them up too badly.
I'll consider it.
Last I saw them, they were heading northeast. Good machine hunting up that way. If you decide they're worth the trouble, you might look for them there.
Coordinates is giving you an emphatic hello as I type this. Hello! Hey. Hey, back. What were we supposed to find? The Werak Hunters. That's right, it's not just about the parts. Pigment collector. Pre-built. Can we get up to the pigment collector? I'm not sure. Maybe if we... Problem is I can't get that waypoint to highlight. Maybe if I find it in here. Not sure if I've ever climbed up there or found the way up there, gone looking for it. This is just killing me, what's going on at work. It's just having no control over it being here. Hard to express. hard to articulate. Yeah, I took a job and I'm just seeing messages from people at the place I'm working at now about stuff that's going on there that needed to be handled a certain way and was going to be a problem, and some of the people there, we knew it was going to be anyways, we knew it was going to be a problem. And it was a problem, and it's a problem right now for the people who are there, and watching it from afar in text message form just really sucks. Really sucks. Let's head towards the young Werak hunters. But, oh man, it's just, ugh. Let me sell the mods we're carrying too that we don't need. I think I forgot to sell mods. Which mods? More than we're ever gonna not even use what's left of those. Spear damage, we got a few in. Frost, we already have stuff spec'd, so I mean, these. The mixed ones are a little more interesting. I might think about mixing some stuff later. Changing some, but... It's neat that these are mixed, but they keep messing with my head. It's not like the purple ones are necessarily better. They have slightly higher percentage. Like these have slightly higher percentage melee. Those are better. Mixed 3 mods, melee plus 2 others, and they're purple. That's nice. I don't know that we're ever gonna use them though. We probably aren't. We'll cash in and free up some room.
Why do the cliffs seem thin?
Stay safe if you can.
New plan, same as the old plan. Just keep running.
The Banuk might find this blue gloom stuff valuable.
Got walkers, demonic shell walkers. Keep going to the Werak.
Something tells me those are Bergren's missing hunters. I don't suppose you three know an Osram Song's edge called Bergren, do you?
Boys, that con artist sent an errand girl to collect what's owed to him.
I'm nobody's errand girl. Bergren asked me to help harvest parts. Or would you rather keep trying to sell broken junk?
Broken junk? This pack will be on the move soon. No time to argue. If she's offering to help, we should accept it.
Fine. We're about to take down these machines. If you're so eager to help, then lead the way.
Yikes. The double. Did stun him.
The pulse gets some energy. Repairs them.
It'll be over.
One of them's down. The other one's working on it.
Catching out!
A few more seconds. There we go. No, I need a few more seconds! Gotcha. Did I get it? Got it! Fuck y'all! I missed the first time. Right there.
know what business is yours.
Yeah. Where are the other three? I thought they were supposed to help. Yeah, they helped a little bit. I heard a lot of explosions. They were slinging a few bombs.
And now we can relax.
Beer 30?
All right, Outlander. You want to talk about our deal with Bergrund? Let's talk.
That's done. You three are pretty handy in a fight.
Thanks, I guess. Not that we needed your help. We are doing just fine without you.
That's not the way Bergrun tells it. He says you tried to settle up with him using a shattered Thunderjaw heart.
What? That's an exaggeration. It was only broken in two.
Urkai, we don't have time for this. Come on, boys, back to the hunt. We still need 2 more of Bergrun's components.
What's the rush?
We want out of these lands as soon as possible. That's all you need to know.
Why are you leaving the cut?
Well, we could go back to Banor. Let Undercut slit our throats.
By the blue light, Urkai. Why don't you just write our story in the snow for any passing hunter to read? We had a dispute with the chieftain of our old Werak. We thought someone else should have been in charge. He disagreed.
It seemed like a good time to move on, so we're traveling to the Sundom.
From here to the Sundom. It's a long trip.
Seems worth it. Sometimes survival is about knowing when to leave and where to go.
Yeah, and in this case, survival means us getting as far away as we can from Banor. We've seen enough red snow.
What's the plan once you get there? What will survival be about then?
Look, all that matters is that we get there. And to do that, we need shards. So if you'll excuse us.
So this Thunderjaw heart you brought Bergrun.
Let me ask you this, all right? Why would it matter that the heart was broken into 2 pieces? Can't you just stick it back together?
Of course you can't just stick it back together.
I just meant...
Oh, I bet that scam artist Arsarim could. He just wants to send us on another stupid errand.
Oh, he's not so bad. I like Bergrund.
Like him? Tulamat, he sent us out in the snow to nearly die under the feet of a Thunderjaw, and...
Boys, shut up! Ugh! Every time someone brings up that stupid heart.
So?
I've got the Scorcher Claw Bergrun was asking for. That only leaves the Stalker Sinew and the Snap Maw Fang.
You should hold on to it. You're coming along to the next hunt after all, aren't you?
I suppose somebody's got to keep you 3 out of trouble.
Fine. I guess you'll have to tag along then. But don't start thinking you're one of us. The Bloody Snowdrifts aren't accepting new hunters.
Bloody Snowdrifts? That's what you want to call our Werak?
They'll come up with something better.
Not great to tie.
Oh, it's not like your names are any better. We're headed northwest, to the ruins near Hollow Hall. We'll be waiting.
Thanks for your help, Huntress.
Need them soon enough.
Oh. We've used a lot, but we still are pretty good on Blaze. Picked up some wire today. Still not where I want to be. Wire. Have tons of metal burn. Decent number of echo shells. Nice for a change. They said northwest. They want to go all the way up there. We're not going to make it there tonight. Back down here. Werak, talk to Sakuli. This is which? Next encounter. There's talk to Sakuli on here. Side 2. It's an optional part of this. Hopefully there's a campfire or something up this way. Let's just hope there is. I mean, there's one right next to us. We could stop right here, but maybe let's go north a little bit, see if we can find a campfire somewhere in or north of the pass. And then we can keep going north from there when we pick back up. During the fight, Bob, you heard a lot of snarky comments, maybe a few bombs. They were definitely slinging more comments than bombs. You work alone. Yeah, does that include babysitting? Is babysitting technically working alone? He's babysitting
Hardy little
them.
plant. You'll help.
There's a path.
Never know when I might need these. You saw me. This is it.
Oh, this isn't it. I don't want to fight a bunch of Glinthawks right now. Keep moving, Aloy. Keep moving. Oh, that wasn't even. Stop for medicinal skip freeze rhyme. May not want to come into the forest.
Keep quiet now.
Ran right by the campfire, too. Let's go up to that one. Will be... Control towers are kind of neat. It went low! Damn. Wish that shot hadn't gone low. One of them not alert? This one didn't alert. So at least now we can do that. Without them all lighting up. Another shot now. They know exactly what was up. They're on different timers. One in the back's about to let up. Check the spot where we were. Hard Rock Handsome. Welcome aboard. Thank you for the follow. May as well wait for them to
I thought they'd go on forever.
walk away. Nice if they all go stand together. Pretty close. Come on. If I fire again, they'll definitely know we're here. Then we'd be slinging bombs and running. The three of them can still do a good deal of damage. We're gonna wrap at that campfire in a minute or two after we see this through one way or another.
What do we have here? You must be a new arrival.
Mr. JP Jr. Did I get that right? Welcome aboard. For the follow. They all got an alert again. I'd be impatient. I mean, we could just... we may not have a choice if we get spotted here.
Pass the test.
Whoa! Surprise at losing an arrow. Didn't mean to. One in the back is just hurting. Ah. Kind of a wasted shot. Got his attention for nothing. You think if I blew them up right here and they're together, this is gonna regret it, huh? For all that careful planning. watching the Horizon playthroughs from the very first, primarily on YouTube. Oh, you JP, will do. Glad you could join us. Yeah, what a good game. Fun from the very beginning. Still so much fun.
Tough, but I'm used to it.
So apart from the result in the moment when you override or destroy the control towers, there isn't any. That's it,
Can't
right?
be
It doesn't
too
affect
prepared.
anything else. How many you override, how many you destroy. Does it? Not that I remember. Oh, we're gonna stop here for the night. Sorry about the extra scramble to go read and respond to messages, and it got messy there, but I'm gonna go process that. Cheers, Bob, Outsider, JP, Datters, Lurkers, Lovers All. I'll see you guys on the other side. Thanks for the great company. Boost love, sub support, always. Cheers. See you on the other side.